Salem High School for Lynn English football, taking on Gloucester in what is a home game for Lynn English. Normally playing all their games on the road, they were able to play this one game at Salem. And we're going to take a brief respite for the national anthem as we have the That's the Lynn English color guard out there doing their usual fine job. We've got another member of the Lynn English color guard on the camera with me, Kevin Story. They do an outstanding job. They were at all of the Spirit games. And now they show up at English game. This the only game they show up for. It's the only home game that English has. They were supposed to play Winthrop here, but a snafu in the schedule. They were forced to play at Winthrop. And now English with 2 losses, trying to stay somewhat in the hunt. It's going to be a tall order for English with 2 losses, with Danvers with none. Gloucester needs this game to stay close. They still have to play Danvers on Thanksgiving Day, and they have 1 loss, the loss being to Lynn Classical. So Classical, Swampscott, Gloucester all have 1 loss. English with 2. English looking to get back on their winning ways, and they have Josephs in the middle, Byron Brown to the near side, Scott Fiore to the far side, awaiting the kick from Derek Weeks. So we're just about set to get underway. A cold, breezy night. If the wind stops, it's not too bad, but the wind is really gusting, and the kicking game could certainly be a problem, especially the punting game. If you try to get up in the air, you may have to kick a lot of line drives. So Weeks is getting set to get it in play. He gets his foot into it, and we're underway, and he kicks this a long way. Josephs watches it go into the end zone, and it will be a touchback, and English will start at their own 20-yard line. So we got that up in the jet stream, and it carried all the way into the end zone. And St. Mary's will have it first. English will have it. I did a St. Mary's game this afternoon. I got them on the brain. English will have it 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. I'll try not to make that mistake again. They come out in the shotgun with wideouts double up on each side. Carroll in the shotgun. The give to Josephs. Big hole up the middle. He's loose. It's a foot race. They're not going to catch him. First play, he's going to take it 80 yards for the touchdown. They spread them out with the double wideouts. They ran it straight up the middle. They opened up a huge hole, and he ran it into the end zone for the touchdown. "21 seconds in. Mario Josephs did it last week against Winthrop, going 51. Now he goes 80. And Sam Cable looked to kick the extra point. They get it down, and he gets it through. So English, very, very quickly, 21 seconds in, the clock now says 11 minutes again. They open up a huge hole off the left side as they spread everybody out with those double wideouts. Josephs ran it straight ahead, get into the secondary, and he's got great speed. And he just outran everybody and was clear by about the Gloucester 30-yard line. It was obvious he was going to go the length of the field. So a very quick 80 yards picked up by Mario Josephs. And Sam Cave will kick it off for the Bulldogs, who will now go on defense. Andrew Fulford is back deep. He's the man in the middle as Cabe gets set to kick the ball off. And he gets his foot into it well. It bounces loose, picked up at the 12-yard line, and hit and knocked down. Fiore and Fermani. And Dan Powell is all in on the stop. And they'll put it at the 22. So Gloucester will have it for the first time. Brian Sanborn is the quarterback. They usually run out of that double wing formation. They set it up with the wide out to the far side. The long count, the wing goes in motion. They give it to the fullback now. It's Sanborn holding on. He faked me out too. Sanborn gets loose and gets tripped up as he crosses the 35. So they faked it to the fullback going through. They get all the way out to the 37-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the first down. So Sanborn almost returned the favor. First and 10 as it sent a wide out to the near side with two men in the slot, so actually three wide receivers to the near side. And now Gloucester gets a running start, and that's going to kill the play. A little bit of Canadian football as they got a running start, one of the wideouts. They'll move it back to the 32. They actually give him a 6-yard penalty, move it back to the 31. They actually put it down at the 31, so it's going to be 1st and 16 instead of 1st and 15. Again, they send three wideouts to the near side. Now motion. They give it to the motion man, trying to get around the corner. Nice defensive play by Brown. Byron Brown, who's got great speed, just blew by the interference and knocks him back at the 29. They lose two more. It's going to be 2nd and 18 from the 29. They go back to the double wing with the wide out to the far side. Motion to the far side with the wing. Sanborn with the keep again, gets around the corner. Chris Carroll knocks him down just about the original line of scrimmage. At the 37, he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. We'll call it the 38 and give him a yard more. So he picked up 9 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 9 for Gloucester. English on top 7-0. They ran one play and Josephs went 80 yards for a touchdown. They keep everybody in tight in that double wing. Now Gloucester has to take a timeout. There's a little confusion in the backfield. as to where the running back was going to set up. A mini timeout, a 20-second timeout. The 20-second timeout means only one player can come to the sideline, either defensively or offensively, to talk to the coaching staff. Only during a full timeout can the entire team come over. So a big play for Gloucester early in the ball game. They get 3rd and 9. Everybody in tight. The wing goes in motion. Sanborn rolling, looking to throw over the middle. Intercepted by Fiore. Scott Fiore made a diving catch and intercepts the pass. At the 49. They announced, I thought it was Fiore that made the catch. They announced Chris Carroll. I'll give them both credit. I thought Fiore made the pick, but I'll give credit to Chris Carroll. They won't mind if I credit both of them. English has it at the 49. One wide out, right and left. They give it to Josephs again. Trying to turn the corner, gets upended for a yard, maybe 2. He did well to get it beyond the line of scrimmage. He made a little shake and bake move. They'll put it down at the Gloucester 49, so he picked up 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Now they send the double wideouts to either side. Joseph's the man in the backfield. They fake it to Josephs. Carroll keeps it and going to get hit and knocked back to the original line of scrimmage. So they gain 2, they lose 2. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Bulldogs. With the wind stopped, it's not a bad night here. We're sitting outside, and it's comfortable. We can only hope it stays this way after all those monsoon of rains that we had. They fake it, Carroll rolling, looking, throws, looking for Fiore, just off his fingertip, a little long. There's a flag on the play. Holding against English, they'll refuse it. So English is going to have to kick it away. Fulford goes back deep for Gloucester. Alex Mendez does the kicking. Fulford standing inside his 25. The snap, Mendez gets it and gets the kick away, and it's a beauty. Fielded and dropped, and luckily Fulford fell on it. That was bad news for Gloucester. Just as he caught it, he dropped it and went to the ground, and Gloucester will have it at their 12-yard line. So nice kick by Mendez. Only 39 yards, but you don't want to go much further, because if it does, it'll go in the end zone. They'll get it out at the 20. So they're pinned back at their 12-yard line, Gloucester is. And they go double wing with a slot man and a wide out to the far side. They give it off the right side. Alex Munzer gets his first carry. Gets it across the 15 to the 17. So a pickup of 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5. English would love to pin him down here and get the ball back in good field position. Gloucester wants to at least squeeze out a couple of first downs. The long count by Gloucester. Movement, and I think English jumped Gloucester only gets a yard, but I think it's going to cost English. Munzer again with the carry, got a yard, but I think it's going to cost English. And it'll be enough for a first down. So Gloucester's second first down of the ball game comes by way of penalty. And he actually gave him a 6-yard penalty out to the 23. They give it to the first man through, and that's White. He gets a very tough yard to the 24. So it'll be second down and 9. The wideout is to the near side in that double wing setup. Little misdirection to Munzer. He's loose and gets tripped up as he gets to the 40-yard line by Byron Brown. So another first down for the Fishermen out to the 40-yard line. A 16-yard pickup. Gloucester holds on the football and they're moving it. They have 2 first downs in this drive. One coming with the offside penalty. This one coming on the run by Munzer. He goes straight ahead. I think that was Raymond Marks with his first carry. They get to the 43 for a pickup of 3. It'll be second down and 7. Long count by Gloucester. Sanborn with the keep, gets around the corner, gets a first down and a lot more. Stays on his feet, one man to beat. Finally dragged down and knocked out of bounds by Mendez, who came from the other side of the field. But English has not been able to stop that play when he runs it right or left. They're inside English territory, down at the 27. A 30-yard run by the quarterback. And it'll be first and 10 from the English 27. English on top 7-0. Breaking an 80-yard run by Mario Josephs on the first play of the game. Gloucester trying to get it back. Double wing with the wideout to the near side. Motion to the far side, the little misdirection. Good hit by Fermani. And they're going to lose yardage. Lost back to the 28. So it'll be second and 11 for the Fishermen. Tomeno, the wideout, goes to the far side. Motion now. Sanborn looking to throw it. Throws it a little bit behind the intended receiver, Munzer. He was breaking to the middle of the field. The ball was thrown more to the outside. He was open, but the pass was thrown behind him. As he turned, he couldn't come up with the catch. And it's going to be 3rd and 11 for the Fishermen. They send double wideouts right and left as they break that double wing. Sanborn dropping straight back, looking to throw. Is going to take off and run with it. And he's going to pick up a first down and more. He had everybody covered except the quarterback. He's going to get it down to the 11. He picked up 17 big yards and a first down. Sanborn dropped back, couldn't find anybody. The big hole off the right side, he just went straight ahead off that right side and dragged a couple of people with him. And they have it 1st and 10 at the 11. Sanborn with the keep, and he gets stood up because he ran into his own man. He was looking to take it left. He went to cut up inside, and he ran into his own player. And that slowed him down, and English finished him off back at the line of scrimmage. They lose actually a yard back to the 12. As we're winding down this first period, under 2 minutes left. Gloucester trying to get the equalizer. They trail 7-0. And they have it 2nd and 11 from the 12. They go power eye in the backfield. They give it to Munzer. He falls forward inside the 10. They give him the 8. So it's 3rd and 7 from the 8-yard line. And right now, if you're English, you're going to be looking for number 7 to roll right or left. He's got more room rolling to his left. He keeps rolling to his left. English is there, and they nail him. So they're waiting for that play. Carroll and Byron Brown. Along by Ed Owens Finch as well. And it's a timeout for Gloucester, a full timeout. 4th down.
Timeout Gloucester.
I'd love to tell you where the football is, but I can't see it because the English huddle is blocking my view. It started from the 8. It looked like he got back just about to the line of scrimmage and not much more than that. I think they gave him a yard to the 7. So he got 1 yard to the 7. And it's 4th down. They need the 1, so they need 6. English with a big play here would like to shut Gloucester down, which will probably be the last play of this first period. So a big play in the football game early on. We'll probably have a lot more. But the first big play is right here. 3 wideouts to the far side. And now English wants a timeout. A mini timeout called by English. They saw the way Gloucester lined up, and they wanted to talk to their defense. So as Gloucester breaks the huddle, the first big play of the football game, they now send 2 wideouts to the far side. Sanborn dropping straight back, dumps it out. It's caught by Munzer. I don't think he made it. Good hit by Chris Carroll, knocking him out of bounds, shy of the first down. English will take over inside their 5. At about the 3.
First down, Lynn English.
It's down at the 3. So English takes over. Trying to run it out, they're not going to get it out. They're going to lose back to the 1. They're going to lose almost 2 yards. It's back at the 1 yard line. Second down and 12. And they're not going to get another playoff before the period comes to a close. So they'll come all the way down the other end as they'll change sides. So they shut Gloucester down on their drive. They started from their own 12. They drove it all the way down. The pass play wound up getting it to the 3 yard line. But they came up short. They needed the 1. English takes over, but now they got knocked back to their 1 yard line. And it's going to be second and about 12. So at the 1 yard line, English has to be careful here, and if they don't make a first down, Gloucester's going to get great field position off a punt. They'd like to come up with a first down or 2, at least if they're going to have to punt. They give to Josephs. Gets it out to the 10 for a gain of 9. But he's still going to be a couple of yards shy of a first down. It's going to be 3rd and a couple from the 10. They send double wideouts to the near side. They're going to go I formation behind Chris Carroll. They give it to Josephs off the right side. He's got a first down. That's a big play. He gets out near the 15-yard line. They're going to put it at the 15-yard line. So he picked up 5. It's a big first down. We're going to whistle a flag on the play. Somebody from English moved. So it's going to be 1st and 15. They go back to the shotgun. They give it to Josephs. Cuts it up inside. Gets back the 5 yards that they had from penalty. From the 15. It'll be 2nd and 10. Double wideouts to either side. Carroll was going to pitch. They forced him to keep. He's going to lose yardage. They'll lose back to about the 13-yard line. So he lost a couple. It's going to be 3rd and 13. Actually, 3rd and 12. Carroll looking to throw. Dumps it off. Caught. Nice catch. Over the middle. Steve Hill got hit as he caught the ball. He's got a first down. Great play by Steve Hill. He's just coming back from an injury. Across the 25 to the 27. So he needed 12. They got 14. And it's a first down for the Bulldogs. Another big first down as they hold on to the football. They give to Josephs off the right side, gets loose. Almost picked up a first down. They're going to give him the 36 for a pickup of 9. It'll be 2nd down in the yard. Josephs has already got 110 yards rushing. And we still have 7:35 left to play here in the first half. They fake it to Josephs. Carroll keeps, throws it deep, looking for Fiore. Makes the catch. Down the middle, they're not going to get him. He's going for the touchdown. It looked like it hung a little bit. The defender waved at it. Good concentration by Fiore. He made the catch in stride. And English jumps on top, 13-0. So they shut Gloucester down. They go on a 97-yard drive. In 7 plays, they pick up 2 big first downs. And now the 3rd first down is the big one, the pass to Fiore. 64 yards on the pass play. As Cabe kicks it through. And English has jumped on top. So Gloucester looks like they may be going in to tie it up. They get down to the 3-yard line. English loses a couple back to the 1, and they wind up with a big first down picked up by Josephs. 2 straight carries by Josephs, picks up 14 yards. When it was 2nd and 12. And then a big 14-yard pass play, a nice catch by Hill on a 3rd and long. Picks up another first down. And now Chris Carroll finds Fiore right down the middle of the field. And Scott caught it in stride and just ran straight to the goalpost and was virtually untouched. The Gloucester defensive back waved at it, but as he waved, the ball was just going by. Drilled by Cabe deep back to about the 5-yard line. Hit and knocked down as he gets across the 20 is Fulford. So Gloucester will have it at their 21. 1st and 10. Trailing now 14-0 to the Bulldogs. Actually out to the 22. So from the 22, it'll be 1st and 10. Now we got a whistle. Chris Carroll, that's why he's out there. He's like another coach on the field. They only have 10 players. Chris noticed right away, quickly called a mini timeout as English only had 10 players on the field. So we run the clock down to accurate. 6:08 left. The give to White. He gets hit and knocked back by Powers. They're going to give him forward progress, I think, to the 24. It'll be 2nd down and 8. The give going the opposite way. Fulford gets across the 25. They're going to mark it at the 28. Well, it's going to be 3rd and 4 for Gloucester at their own 28-yard line. Another big play for Gloucester. Big play for the Bulldogs as well. Tomeno was the wide out to the near side. They stay in that double wing. They go to the long count. Sanborn keeps. And they're not, you can fool him just so many times. He's going to lose a yard, I think, back to the 27. They've been making hay with that play, but not that time. Gloucester's going to have to kick it away. So they put it back at the 28 for no gain. And Gloucester will have to kick it away to either Josephs or Fiore. Fiore is the deep man. Josephs a couple of yards up in front of him. Chris Jenkins, the punter for Gloucester. And that's going to cost English 5 yards. And that's probably going to give Gloucester a 1st down. English jumped. Fiore finally picks it up, but it's going to be meaningless as it's going to come back and it's going to give Gloucester a 1st down. English jumped, and instead of English having the ball at their 29, Gloucester's going to have it at their 33 and have a 1st down. English jumped into the neutral zone. So the English gets penalized to the 33. Gloucester's going to pick up a 1st down. Second 1st down they picked up by way of penalty. And those really hurt. Out to the 33 is where they'll put it. .336 left to play in the 1st half. English on top, 14-0. Gloucester has the ball back. They send the wide out to the far side. Motion. Gloucester moves now, and that's going to give English 5. So we move it back to the 28. If they did that one play earlier, English would have the football. They give him almost a 6-yard penalty back to the 27-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 16 as they marked off too many yards. Sanborn looking to throw, in trouble, gets loose. Now they're going to wrap him up and overrun him. Credit Alejandro Perez. He wouldn't let go. He grabbed a hold of Jersey and threw him down inside the 20. Back at the 19. So he lost 8 yards in the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 24. They send wideouts right and left. Sanborn, they give it to the first man through. That's White. He squeezes out to about the 23, maybe the 24. So it's at the 23 for a pickup of 4. Third and a whole bunch. And now Gloucester's going to take a timeout. They didn't like what they saw. Something happened. Sanborn calls a timeout. Another mini timeout.
Timeout, Gloucester.
And I'm assuming the clock is right on the nose. It says 1:16. They would be running it down if it wasn't. So 1:16 left. A big half by English. They put 14 points on the board. They scored on the first play of the game. Joseph's going 80 yards for the touchdown. And then a 64-yard pass play after a 97-yard drive by English. They stay in the double wing. Now they have motion. Little inside handoff to Fulford. He's loose. One man to beat. He's gone. They're not going to catch him. They went with a little inside handoff. He went right, cut it back left to the middle, got a big block, and he goes 77 yards. So they had him 4th down and long, and they ran a little misdirection. I think English was thinking they were going to throw the ball. They had it 4th down and 19, 3rd down and 19, excuse me. And English, I think, were looking for the pass, and Gloucester ran the little counter, little reverse. And Fulford went off the right side, had the first down, cut it back to the left, and went down the left sideline and walked in. And the kick is perfect. Derek Weeks kicks it through. That's a big lift for Gloucester. And that was the last play, I think, at least by the scoreboard clock. English had all the momentum in the world. They were leading 14-0, and all of a sudden Gloucester's going to get a little lift going in at halftime. As it's now 14-7. And Weeks, who just kicked the extra point, will be kicking off to either Josephs, Brown, or Fiore, the 3 deep men for the Bulldogs. We don't know, we can't tell you how much time is left because the clock reads zeros. And obviously that's not correct. English hit up a lot of the second period on their 97-yard drive. The kick is high and deep, fielded at the 3-yard line by Josephs. Makes a move, gets by one guy, finally knocked down at about the 23. He left one defender counting the house, but he had too many white shirts to run by. And they're going to put it down at the 23-yard line. They send double wideouts to either side. Carroll from the shotgun. Gives it to Josephs off the right side. Gets to about the 27. He'll pick up 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. So now they're telling us there is 2 minutes left to play, so the clock wasn't even close. We know the official clock is kept on the field, and they ran it down a couple of times to get them where they were supposed to be, but I kind of looked as though that there weren't that many plays. I thought the half was going to end very, very quickly. Now they say 2 minutes. Again, double wideouts to either side. The pitch to Josephs. Ducks his head, bangs across the 35 to the 38. 11 yards and a 1st down, picked up by Mario Josephs. Just a quick pitch from Chris Carroll. Carroll looking to throw. Over the middle, off the fingertips of Hill. Just a little bit too high and too wide. It goes incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 38. And they lost a half a yard. They put it back at the 37. They lost a yard. To give to Josephs. English calls a quick timeout, I think, or is it Gloucester? Gloucester calls a quick timeout. They get it back to 38 for no gain. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 from the 38. Now I'm looking to see if they tell them to run the clock at all. The clock says 1:11. I also noticed we picked up the 5th official when they were playing the national anthem. We only had 4. Somebody was late arriving or getting dressed. But there's 5 out there now. This is the first year that Northeastern Conference has gone to 5. They usually have 4. And obviously a little more expensive, but a lot better for officiating games and a lot easier to make calls. I don't think there's any coach that disapproves of it. Carroll rolling, looking. Little shovel pass to Josephs. Hurdles one man and gets knocked down as he gets to the 46. He's going to be about a yard shy. Gloucester takes another timeout. They picked up 8 yards on the pass. It's going to be 4th down and about 2. Gloucester's last timeout. And again, they put 54 seconds back up on the clock, so I'm assuming now that the clock is correct because at different stoppages they've been signaling the clock operators to wind it down or start it up or take time off the clock. So it's going to be 4th down and 2. And I don't know what English is going to do. They're talking like they might be going to go for it. And if they make it, it's a big play and they have a chance to throw it downfield, maybe get some points. If they miss, it's going to give Gloucester an opportunity with a shorter field. And they're going to leave Chris Carroll in, so it looks like they're going to go. Either that or try to draw Gloucester offside. Let's see what they do. They send double wideouts to either side. Gloucester's got to be looking for Josephs on this play. They fake it. Carroll keeps it rolling. He's got a first down and more. He's into Gloucester territory. That's a big play. So a big first down picked up. English takes a timeout as they get to the Gloucester 48. They needed 2, they got 6. So English holds on to the football. And now they can't run the ball down there. They got to throw the ball. Unless, of course, they broke one big run with Josephs, but they can't assume they're going to do that, so they probably have to throw the football here. 46 ticks showing on the clock. I believe English still has a timeout or 2 left. From the 48, 1st and 10, they send 4 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Carroll goes under center. They grab right a hold of face mask, and that's going to come out. That's going to cost Gloucester. They were going to fake throwing it out to Fiore. They're going to try and hit Bingham going downfield one-on-one, and they reached in and grabbed a hold of Carroll's face mask. They call it incidental. They almost pulled his head off. I don't know how they can call it incidental. He reached in, got it, and yanked it. They send 3 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Fiore one-on-one. The quick out to Josephs. He gets inside the 40-yard line. Another quick timeout called as they're going to measure for a first down, I think. I think he's got a first down easy. They had to get to the 38. They're at the 37, so I don't think it was even a question. He made it by a couple of yards. The clock is running. They give it to Josephs off the right side. He gets pulled down as he gets to about the 36. English trying to call a timeout. They get to the 36 for a pickup of a yard. And once again here in the first half, the clock reads 0s. They can't have much more than 1 play left. Gloucester, the defense huddling over on the sidelines. They got a big pump in the arm with that touchdown run by Fulford to get them back within 1 score. It's 14-7 English. And Gloucester will get the ball to start the second half. Three wideouts to the far side, 2 to the near side. Actually, 2 on each side. Joseph's now in the backfield with Chris Carroll. Carroll, the quick look into Bingham, incomplete. He tried to hit Bingham cutting across the middle, hoping maybe he could make something happen. And now from the 36, it'll be 3rd down. And 9. Carroll once again from the shotgun. Looking, fakes, pumps, looking to let it go, lets it fly deep, looking for Brown. Tipped up, incomplete. Good coverage. Lofted up, hoping Brown could go up over somebody. And we're going to have at least one more play. Fourth down and 10. From the 37. Again, the double wideouts to either side. Carroll looking, has time. Over the middle, overthrown. It's picked off. Now they say no, it's incomplete. Fulford thought he picked it up off the grass. But it's incomplete on fourth down, and it's Gloucester's football. This is the longest half I've ever seen. The clock has been 0 for about a half an hour. And Gloucester's going to get a shot. The official clock obviously is kept down on the field. And the gentleman, I don't know who it is, who's running the clock, has not been close. He had the clock running out when they announced there was 2 minutes left. He tried to guess and put some time on the clock. It's run out again for a while. And now Gloucester's going to get a chance to at least run one play. Who knows, maybe more. English on top of Gloucester, 14-7, and a big one. English trying to stay close, Gloucester trying to stay in the hunt with only one loss. Sanborn gives it off to Fulford. Another big gain by Gloucester as he gets inside English territory to the 48-yard line. That's going to do it. He got to the English 48-yard line. A 15-yard pickup by Fulford to end the half, but English came out quickly. They scored two quick touchdowns, took a 14-0 lead. One on an 80-yard run by Joseph, the other on a 64-yard pass play to Fiore. Gloucester answered back with a 77-yard run by Fulford, and that's where we are at halftime. It's English 14, Gloucester 7 at halftime. We're just about set to start the second half here at Salem. English will kick off to Gloucester. In that first half, English had 217 yards of offense, 125 on the ground, all 125 picked up by Josephs. Carroll had 6, but then there were 2 other runs of -2. Leaving 125 that Mario Josephs had. A big first half of Josephs along with his touchdown. Chris Carroll was 4 for 9 for 92 yards and a touchdown. Gloucester had 191 yards of offense, all on the ground. It bounces back. English can get the football. They throw a flag on the play. It bounced. They let it bounce around along the sideline. English trying to get the football. I don't know if they knocked it out of bounds or if it went out of bounds. English had a shot at it. Holy was looking for the football, thought he had it, and he's not happy. He thinks they come up with the football. I don't think they're going to give it to him. Gloucester let it bounce. It's going to be out of bounds, the kick. Gloucester can have him kick, or they can take it at the 35. And I think they're going to have him kick it again. Holy thought he had the football. It went high in the air, it popped, and took an English bounce back in the direction of the English kicker. Now they say no, they're going to take it at the 30. I think I said the 35, but it's actually the 30. Sanborn, the quarterback, had 69 yards rushing, and Fulford didn't come in the backfield till the second period. He had 96 yards, 77 of them on that touchdown run. And he had the big run at the end of the half. the last play. Sanborn with the long count. They give it off the left side. And we got flags coming all over the place. Flags coming everywhere. It's going to cost English 15 yards. White got the carry to the 32. And they're going to move it all the way out. Actually out to the 48-yard line. So they gave White 3 yards on the carry. The 15 yards moves it out to the 48. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Fishermen. English on top 14-7. Just underway here in the second half. The give, trying to get around the corner. Fulford breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, just gets caught around the ankles by Holy. They had a hand on him, just couldn't grab him enough. They get into English territory at, we'll call it the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the carry and a 1st down. That puts Fulford over 100 yards. Again, the long count by Sanborn. Motion by Munzer. He gets the carry off the left side. He gets about 5. Munzer actually got it inside to the 29. For a pickup of 6, it'll be 2nd down. And 4. They send 3 wideouts to the near side. 1 running back behind Sanborn, the quarterback. They give it straight ahead to White. He gets short yardage to about the 28. It's going to be 3rd down and about 3. They go back to that double wing with the wideout, Tomeno to the near side. Munzer goes in motion. He gets the carry, doesn't get the 1st down as he's swarmed under. Powers getting up along with Holy and Perez and Brown. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up a big 4th down. 4th down and 3. And it's a long 3. Big play here for both teams early in the 3rd period. They give it to Fulford. He's tripped up. Nice play. Joseph's got an ankle and knocked him down. They've run that play for a touchdown. They run it for big yardage. And now he gets to the 28 for no gain. And English will take over. Mario Joseph's just got an ankle, or he had a lot of room. English will get it for the first time here in the second half from their own 28. English on top 47. They send 2 wideouts to the far side. They go I formation, give it to Josephs. He spins across to about the 32. They give him the 32. That'll be a pickup of 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. English running the ball a lot more now. They've gone to the I formation a lot more than they have all year. using Josephs. They give it to the first man through. They stand him up. Mark Fermani gets out. Call it the 34 and give him 2 more. It's going to be 3rd and 4. The pitch to Josephs, trying to turn the corner. He's going to be shy of the first down by a few. He got to the 35. They give him across the 35, and they're going to put it down right at the 35. So they only gave him a yard. He's going to be about 3 yards shy. And English will have to kick it away. Mendez, the kicker. Fulford goes back deep. Fulford's only a sophomore. Mendez just did get the kick away. Gloucester in on top of him, but they were able to get the kick away. It goes out of bounds in Gloucester territory. So they sent the block team in. Mendez just did get it away. The ball will be inside the 30 at about the 29 when they put it down. So 1st and 10 at the 29 for Gloucester. They have it for the 2nd time here in the 3rd period. And they send Tomeno, the wideout, to the near side, covered by Josephs. Sanborn keeps, throws it over the middle. Sliding catch, can't hold on, is Munzner. They try to slip Munzner out of the backfield, straight down the middle of the field from his wing position. And the pass just a little bit low and wide, and he tried to go down and make the catch and couldn't come up with it. It'll be 2nd down and 10. 14-7 English on top. They scored in the first play of the game, an 80-yard run by Josephs. They had a 14-0 lead. Gloucester scored late in the 2nd period to get back in it. Little inside handoff. English plays it well. That play is hurt. English, Fulford ran for big yardage. This time they stuff it. That little misdirection. They lose a yard back to the 28. It'll be 3rd and 11 from the 28. So another big play from from Gloucester here, as I finally get my team straight. If they don't convert, English with Gloucester punting could get good field position. Sanborn looking, is going to take off and run with it, and he's going to be well shy of the first down as he stood up at the 35. They put good pressure on, forced him out of the pocket, forced him to take off and run with it. He gets to the 34 for a pickup of 6. He'll be well shy. And Gloucester will have to kick it away. Fiore and Josephs go back deep. They're standing inside their 40-yard line. Weeks standing back at his 20. Gets the snap and gets a good kick away. It bounces and they let it bounce. And it's going to be down at the 31-yard line of English. So we've traded defensive stands. Gloucester picked up a couple of first downs in their first series. English went 3 and out. Gloucester goes 3 and out on their next possession. And English gets it back at their own 31-yard line with just under 4 minutes, if we can trust the scoreboard, left to play here in the third period. They give it to Josephs. Slips away from a couple, bangs into his own man. It's going to get knocked down at the line of scrimmage. He gained about a foot. So we'll call it 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, Carroll looking to throw. Pumps. Finds a man short, and it's going to be for a very short gain. Slipping and sliding after he made the catch was Scott Fiore. They get to the 33 for a pickup of 2. It'll be 3rd and 8 from the 33. Double wideouts to either side for the Bulldogs. Carroll pumps, looking over the middle, almost picked off. They were looking for Hill. They wouldn't have had a first down anyway. They went short, trying to let Hill catch it and run. So English goes 3 and out again. And the defense is going to have to go back to work. Let's see if Gloucester tries to block the punt again. They came close last time. Mendez just got it away. The snap is high. Mendez has to go get it. Just got it off, and they run into the kicker. They level Mendez. Fulford, it's coming back. He could run it for a touchdown, but it doesn't make any difference. He's tripped up. Actually, Mendez, who was level, got up and finally got back into play and tripped up Fulford. But the snap was high. Mendez went and got it, and he got drilled. It's going to be 15 yards and a first down. It should move it out to the 48-yard line. They almost blocked the one before, and now with the snap way high, Mendez went and got it, came down as he kicked it. He got the kick away, and they drove him into the turf. They move it out to the 47. So it's a 14-yard penalty, but it gives him a first down. And they go back under center with Carroll in the I formation. They fake the pitch. Carroll gets away from one, loses the football, and Gloucester comes up with it. Tom Soleil comes up with it, the 45. He would have picked up, Carroll would have picked up 8 yards. Or if he held on the football, he probably would have picked up about 4. He was going to get sacked. And they're going to call him, Gloucester's going to call a mini timeout. So English had a great opportunity. They shut Gloucester down. Gloucester shut them down, but then on the roughing the, running into the kicker, gave him a first down out to the 47-yard line, but on their first play, they cough it up, and Gloucester gets the ball back at their own 45. Motion to the far side. They give it off the left side. The first carry by John Salata. He didn't go far, if at all. He got to the 46 for a pickup of a yard. So English puts the impetus on the defense again. 14-7, English on top. As we're winding down this third period. Motion. Sanborn keeps looking to throw, dumps it off, caught, and dropped as Powers put a hit on the intended receiver. David Elwell got a hand on it. It popped around as he was trying to gain control. Powers gave him a good lick, and the ball popped loose, and it's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Fishermen. Another big third down play. One of the bigger plays was when English shut them down inside the 5. Came up 2 yards shy, and English went on a 97-yard drive to open up a 14-0 lead. Gloucester came back and got a score just before halftime. Sanborn dropping straight back, looking over the middle. He's got a man. Fulford refuses to go down. The big connection into English territory. So they convert a big 3rd and 9. They get it to the 38-yard line of English. 16 yards and a first down. First completion for Gloucester. Motion again, the misdirection, giving it to Fulford. He gets knocked down at about the 37-yard line. So give me a yard, that's the end of the third period. They completed one pass in the first down that I missed. They had 4 yards. So they actually had 195 yards of offense in the first half, 191 on the ground. Fulford has 113 yards rushing. The quarterback Sanborn has 75. Josephs has 130. And Carroll has passed for 94. And the difference now is the big touchdown pass, 64 yards, finishing off a 97-yard drive from Carroll to Scott Fiore. English leading 14-7 with 11 minutes of football left. Second and 9 for the Fishermen at the 37-yard line of the Bulldogs. They just completed their second pass, first in the second half, to pick up a big first down. Sanborn keeps trying to get around the corner and gets hit and knocked down just about the line of scrimmage. Josephs and Carroll, Langley, Holy all out there as well. So no gain on the play. And another big third down facing the Fishermen. 3rd down and 9. Had 3rd down and 9 before, and Sanborn found Fulford for a big 16-yard gain. Now they're faced with 3rd and 9 again. Fulford comes out by himself to the near side. Tomeno to the far side. Sanborn dropping straight back. In trouble, rolling, throws it incomplete. We're going to get interference. I don't think that ball could have been caught. They overthrew the receiver, but there was contact, and they're going to throw the flag. And I think it's going to cost English. English is saying no way the ball could be caught. It was well overthrown. It's going to be interference against the Bulldogs, and that's going to save Gloucester. So instead of being English's football at their own 37-yard line, it's going to be a penalty to the 27. And that's a questionable call because the ball was well overthrown. But it's going to give the Fishermen life as it gives them a first down at the 27. Early moments of the fourth quarter, English on top 14-7. They've led from the first play. They had it up to 14-0. Gloucester scored in the second period, and that's where we are. Sanborn dropping back. They set up the screen to White. Breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle down the sideline. That's going to be a penalty against Gloucester. He goes in for the touchdown, but it's going to come back. They're going to give him down to the 7. So 20 yards and a first down to the 7-yard line. And they're going to march it back from there. So they had the touchdown. They're going to mark it outside to the 17-yard line. So it's going to be first. They're going to measure, I think, to see if he made the first down. He should have made it. They're at the 27. They need the 17. Fulford went in for what looked like his second touchdown, making a couple of moves, breaking tackles, slipping through a couple, and then sidestepped the last tackle, but he sidestepped him because the defender was pushed from behind out of the way. And this should be a first down for the Fishermen. They're going to stretch it out. Might be able to give you a real good shot at the football if the referee gets out of the way. And it is a first down at the 17-yard line. So they get a 20-yard pass play down to the 7, and the penalty moves it back to the 17-yard line. It'll be first and 10 from there. They go power eye in the backfield now, bringing everybody in, and somebody from Gloucester move. That's going to cost them 5 more. So it's going to be first and 15 for Gloucester, as both teams have hurt themselves with penalties. So it's going to be first and 15 back at the 22 for the Fishermen. They got a life with a pass interference call. And now we got a timeout being called by Gloucester. So back and forth we go. We're in the fourth quarter. English scored on the first play of the game. Joseph's going 80 yards. At the end of the first half, Winthrop started a drive at their own 12-yard line. They drove all the way down to the 7, to the 3 actually, and from the 3 they had it fourth down. They made it to the 3 on fourth down. They needed to get to the 1. They were 2 yards shy. English started a drive from the 3. A big run, 2 big runs by Joseph gave him a first down to inch it out. A big pass to Hill for another first down, and then Carroll hooked up with Fiore right down the middle for a 64-yard pass play. Both points by Cabe good, and it was 14-0. Fulford shocked English, going 77 yards On a fourth and 18, English spread a little bit, expecting the pass. They changed up and went to the little inside reverse. He went 77 yards, and that's where we are. 14-7. Sanborn lets it fly. Caught and then knocked away. Chris Carroll with a huge hit. Fulford had the pass, and Carroll just come up and separated him from the football. It'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 15, excuse me, from the 22. It looked like they had a pretty good gain. He caught the football, and just as he caught it, Chris Carroll nailed him and shook it loose. And it'll be 2nd and 15. They break the double wing. Sanborn dropping straight back, in trouble, having a run. He just throws it away, throws it into the bench area. It'll be an incomplete pass. Everybody's looking for intentional grounding, but that's that stupid rule when you get outside the box, which is out to the right side or left side, out beyond the tackles. You can throw the ball away, which I think is kind of silly. You're penalizing the defense. They put a lot of pressure. He had no place to go, and very wisely he used the rule to throw it out of bounds and not suffer a big sack. And it's going to be 3rd and 15. But I don't like the rule. I think you penalize the defense for doing the job. Motion now to the near side. They try to give that little misdirection play again. Carroll comes up from his safety spot to help out with the hit. Made the first stop. Now lose back to the 23. For a loss of a yard. And a huge 4th down play here. They need the 7-yard line. And they're at the 23, so they need 16. Everybody get into it. Sanborn dropping straight back. Throws it way over everybody's head into the end zone, looking for Fulford, who does a little hook on the goalpost. English didn't give Sanborn any time at all. He just threw it and hoped somebody was going to get there. As they were all over Sanborn, he had to get rid of it a lot quicker than he wanted to. And he threw it wide and high and over everybody's head. And English holds, and they'll get the ball back at their 22. So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Fiore, the lone receiver, comes out to the near side. They give it to Josephs. He gets a good head of steam up. The line opens up a big hole. And he gets it to the 30. They move it out to the 31-yard line for a pickup of, actually put it at the 30-yard line for a pickup of 8. It'll be 2nd down and a couple. They stopped because they want to get everybody off the sideline at Gloucester. They were coming up too close to being in play. So from the 30, it will be 2nd down and 2, as Joseph picked up a big 8 yards off his left side. They send double wideouts now to the near side. Stay in that. Carroll runs ahead, picks up the 1st down, gets a lot more, stays on his feet, still on his feet, still looking for more yards. He gets across the 40. Nice run by Chris Carroll. Gives English a 1st down as they squeeze it out to the 41. So he needed 2, he got 11. English, only their 2nd down of this 2nd half. They only had 1 in the third period. And that came on a penalty running into the kicker after they were going to go out 3-0 for the second straight time. Running into the kicker gave them a first down. Josephs kicks it to the outside. He's loose into Gloucester territory down near the 45-yard line, maybe inside. And the offensive line from English starting to take control. Down to the 44-yard line of Gloucester. 15 yards on the carry and a first down. Joseph's up to 153 yards. So that touchdown being called back was big. Carroll with the quarterback sneak. Gloucester's football. Gloucester came up with the loose ball. James Brooks recovers it. Gloucester gets the ball right back, so it looked like a promising drive. Turns into another fumble. Gloucester gets it back. English was serving two purposes. They looked like they might be going to score points, and they were running time off the clock. Munsner trying to get outside. Falls across the 45. To the 47 for a pickup of 3. Second down and 7. So Gloucester gets the ball back on yet another turnover by the Bulldogs. The quick pitch. Fulford breaks a tackle, he's loose, and he's going to go. This is White, not Fulford. He looked like he could hit the line of scrimmage. He broke a tackle. He shook away from another one. And White goes 53 yards for the touchdown. He slipped through a couple of tackles, and Powers just got a hold of his ankle, but he kept his balance, broke away from that, and went into the end zone. 53 yards later, Gloucester is within a point. And Derek Weeks, and now they are going to go for one. I thought maybe they were lining up and going to go for 2. Weeks is going to look to tie it up. The all-important conversion. He kicks it almost out of the stadium. So it takes them 2 plays to convert the fumble recovery. 56 yards in 2 plays. And now we have ourselves a ball game. We're dead even. We're right back where we started. English defense came up tough, shut them down. We're moving the football. They picked up 2 first downs, and up popped the Devil, meaning the turnover. Gloucester gets it back, and the running back, David White, breaks a couple of tackles, keeps his balance when he's tripped, and goes 53 yards for the score. Weeks kicks it out of the stadium to tie it up, and we're dead even as they'll kick off to the Bulldogs. Joseph's in the middle, Brown and Fiore on the near and far side respectfully. Just under 6 minutes left as they kick it high and deep. Joseph's at the 5, running straight ahead, gets across the 20. They'll mark it out at the 24. At the 24, the Bulldogs will put it in play in what is now a 14-14 game. I'm not sure. I think the Northeastern Conference has overtime. Double wideouts to either side as they go shotgun with Carroll. They give it to Josephs. He gets stood up. Just about got back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. And now the Gloucester fans who have made the long trip down 128 get into it a little bit as they've been quiet for a while. He's actually going to lose a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Yeah, we'll be down around 5 minutes left when they snap the football. Again, the double wideouts. The quick out to Bingham, had it, couldn't hold on. And he might have seen the cornerback, David Elwell, coming up, lining him up. And this big play for English. Gloucester will get pretty good field position if English has to punt from here. It's 3rd and 11. Fiore and Hill to the near side, Bingham and Brown to the far side. Carroll rolling, the little shovel pass to Josephs. Didn't get a first down. He gets out to about the 32 for a pickup of about 9. They're still going to need a couple of yards. It's going to bring up a 4th and a long 2. Fourth and a long 2. And they're keeping Chris Carroll in the game. They're going to go. And they're going to go I formation with Josephs in the backfield. Gloucester trying to react. They give it to Josephs. It depends where they mark the ball. Where the official is standing, I think he got it. He needed 2, he got just about 2. He is going to make this or miss it by the stripe of the ball. I think he got it. He got right foot instead of the left foot spot, and I think he made it. Didn't make it by much, but I think he got it. English is going to hold on to the football, I think. We'll try to give you as good a look as we can as they come in, and we're not going to see it because Chris Carroll is going to be in our way, but he'll let you know whether he made it or not. And they did make it. They made it by half a football. So the ball will be at the 34-yard line. English will hold on to the football with just over 4 minutes left. And where they put it down, I think if they measured it now, I don't think he'd make it. That's how close it was. English sends Fiore to the far side. They go I formation. The pitch to Josephs off the left side. Gets a pretty good surge and bangs into a couple of people and gets it across the 35. Out to about the 38 for a pickup of 4. Now they put it back at the 37 for a pickup of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. They give it to Josephs, trying to bounce it outside, runs straight ahead, bangs across the 45. He's got a first down. To the 47, he picked up 10 and a first down. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 47. And if the clock is right, we'll be right around 3 minutes when they snap the football left in the football game. 14-14 the score. English is going more or less to power football with that big offensive line trying to open up some space. They pitch to Josephs, gets a good block, and they just pick him up. Soleil knocks him down. Soleil just got away from a block. Otherwise, Joseph's going to go a long way. They shield everybody inside. He gets to the Gloucester 47 for a pickup of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4 from the Gloucester 47. They keep everybody in tight. The pitch to Joseph's coming right. They give him a couple of blocks. He dives forward to about the 42, close to a 1st down. That's just at the stake. I think he just made it again. They're going to measure again. This one we should get a good shot at. It's right in front of us. Those stake guys getting a workout in this drive. Joseph's picked up 2 big 1st downs. This could be a 3rd. Made it easy. Joseph's closing in on 180 yards. He's got 178 as they have it at the 42-yard line. They made that by almost a yard, just about a yard. They send double wideouts to the near side. They give it to Josephs. He runs straight ahead, gets inside the 40 to the 38. So give him 4 more. We're going to get the 2-minute warning right now. He picked up 4 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. At the 38, excuse me. It's 2nd down and 6 for the Bulldogs as we get the 2-minute warning. 14-14 the score as Fiore and Bingham go to the far side. Hill is a tight end to the near side. They fake the pitch. Carroll gets hit and sacked at the 45. He got hit hard and he's down. English is going to take a timeout to try and let Carroll clear the cobwebs. They lose back to the 44 for a loss of 6. And a big 3rd down play coming up. They're at the 44. They need the 32. They lose back almost to the 45. So they lost almost 3 yards in the play. Or almost 7 yards, excuse me. It's going to be 3rd and just about 13. A very big play here for the Bulldogs. Under 2 minutes left in the football game, 14-14. Gloucester has battled back from a 14-0 deficit. The English defense has been immense, shutting Gloucester down a couple of times, but they're looking, they hope they can get it close. Maybe give Cabe a shot to maybe even kick a field goal and win it. But they got a tall order here now. Carroll gets time, looking, throws, caught, nice catch by Fiore. He lost it out of bounds, but he made the catch. That's a huge play. It gives English a 1st down, and it stops the clock besides. At the 27-yard line. A big 17-yard pickup and a 1st down. Nice catch by Fiore. And English holds on to the football. They have it inside the 30 at the 27. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. The pitch to Josephs. Cuts it up inside. Gets it down close to the 25. They're going to put it down at, we'll call it the 26 and give him a yard. We got a timeout, a 20-second timeout called by the Bulldogs. Realistically, you'd have to get it down inside the 10 for Cabe to have a shot. But I'm sure if they get down with the clock winding down, they'll give him a try to try and win it.
Hey, Cameron, Carroll.
They go I formation behind Carroll. They give it to Josephs. Stays on his feet, driving. He could have another first down. He's inside the 20 to the 17, and that should be enough for a first down. He picked up 11 more. He's closing in on 200 yards. English at the 17. They give it back to Josephs again. This time he stood up. He's going to lose yardage. They lose back to the 19. We're going to get a timeout, I think. They lose a couple. Mario Joseph's having himself a game. He went 80 yards with the opening play of the ball game. He now has 192 yards to go along with that touchdown, and he's made some big plays here in this last drive. They started at their own 24. They picked up 5 first downs. He's picked up 4 of them. Carroll to Fiore, a big play on a big 4th down play. English with an opportunity to cash in and get a big win against Gloucester. But they still have 19 yards to cover. And they got to go a lot further before they can have Cabe have a shot. Looking for the end zone. Knocked down. They were looking for Bingham. It looked like Bingham got grabbed in the end zone. English looking for pass interference. They're not going to get it. Looked like they grabbed a hold of Bingham's hand. Now, realistically, if they don't get anything on this drive, this play, it'll be 4th down from the 19. It would be about a 36-yard field goal attempt if they opted to do that. They've been warming up on the sidelines with Holy snapping, Jesse Fowler holding, and Cabe warming up his leg. They'd like to get some yardage here. They're probably going to have to put it up. They go shotgun. Double wideouts to the far side. And English is now going to take a timeout. Carroll didn't like what he saw. So both teams will go to the sidelines as it's a full timeout. And I would think the clock has got to be correct because they're not winding it down. It shows 48 seconds. Of course, I said that in the first half. And when the clock ran to zeros, they gave the 2-minute warning. So I don't know how accurate the clock really is, but I would think with this timeout, if it wasn't, they'd be either adding to or subtracting from, telling the guy up in the press box to run the clock or add something to it. But this is a very big play here. If nothing else, they'd like to get some plus positive yardage so it wouldn't be as long a field goal try if they are going to go with Cabe. It would be I'd love to see it because it'd be the first time, and you'd have to go back in the record books to find out the last time English kicked a field goal to win a game, or even kicked a field goal in a game. Carroll from the shotgun. Fiore and Hill flanked out to the far side. They fake the quick out. They throw down the middle. Off the fingertips. Fiore had a shot at it. Just a little bit high and wide, and they are going to go with a field goal. Cabe is going to have a shot to win it, or at least give English the lead, I should say. From the 19, it'll be about a 36-yard attempt. Gloucester's going to take a timeout to give them something to think about. He's been very accurate with the extra points, but this is asking a lot of a high school kicker.
This kid hits this. I'm gonna go shake his hand and say you did a good job. Yeah, this kid hits this.
They're going to put it down at the 26, would be a 36-yard attempt. Cabe warming up. Jesse Fowler of Eastland Pup Warner is the holder. Holy is the snapper. They've been warming up on the sidelines all through this drive. Cabe warming up his foot. It's a straight-on kick, but it's not easy. Gloucester will be sending everybody. Cabe has got to get it up and get it through, and Fowler has to get it down. So now it's set. We'll get back to football, and this is a big play. 14-14 the score. English trying to keep Gloucester off. Cabe kicks it high and deep. It's no good. It went wide right. Great attempt. That's an outstanding effort by Cabe. And Gloucester will get it at their 20-yard line. Cabe gave it everything he had. He got it long enough. It just hooked wide. Great effort by the young man.
Until I saw it the last second.
And now let's see what Gloucester does. I don't think they'll put up, if there is overtime, and I'm pretty sure there is, they'll just run a play. I don't think they're going to put up, and they just run it straight ahead with White. He gets out to about the 23, maybe the 24. They give him the 24 and give him 4 yards. 2nd down and 6, and Gloucester takes a timeout with 22 ticks left. And it's been a while since we've seen overtime in the conference. And if they do go overtime, it'll be both teams getting at the 10 with 4 downs to try and knock it in. And they can kick the extra point on the first couple. I think if it goes 3 overtimes, they would have to go for 2 on the 3rd. I think that's the rule. We had 1 overtime this year. Lynn Tech going 5 overtimes that we did it against Northeast. Tech coming out with a win. They give it to White. Gets around the corner, down the sideline. Chris Carroll there waiting for him. Just knocks him down. White got around the corner and had a lot of running room. Carroll sized him up and just got a piece of his ankle and knocked him down at the 36-yard line of English. 40 yards on the run. And now you got to remember that Gloucester has a kicker as well. Gloucester took the timeout. So they were just running a play, maybe even trying to run the clock out. They weren't going to put the ball up at all. White got around the corner, and Chris Carroll was the last player there. Saved a touchdown with the ankle tackle. And now Gloucester sends 2 wideouts to the far side. They can put it up from here. Sanborn will drop back, looking over the middle. He's got a man. Caught. They'll stop the clock momentarily, and Gloucester's going to have a chance to try a field goal. They don't have a timeout. They're inside the 20, so they can't try a field goal. The ball is at the 17. They spike it. And that's the end of the ball game. They tried to spike it with 2 seconds left, but the clock started once they moved the chain. And Gloucester's not going to get an opportunity to kick a field goal. So we've reached the end of regulation, and we're right back where we started with the opening kickoff. Lynn English 14, Gloucester 14 in this big one in the Northeastern Conference. Here we go into overtime. This is the first time ever, I think, that English has played overtime. Maybe Gloucester too. The conference only picked it up a short time ago. So I don't think anybody's ever played overtime in the Northeastern Conference. But we're going into OT. Gloucester will have the ball first. Both teams will have 4 downs from the 10-yard line. And you keep going until somebody outscores another. If they get on the 3rd possession, I believe you have to go for 2. You can kick the point up until the 3rd overtime. In the 3rd overtime, I think you have to go for 2. So now English would love to shut them down here. Gloucester, 1st and goal from the 10 in overtime. The handoff, trying to get around the corner, they knocked down at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 10. English shuts them down. If they get inside the 5, they're going to have Cabe try another field goal if they don't get in the end zone. So the pressure on the defense of English right now, they're trying to put it back on the Gloucester defense. Sanborn rolling, in trouble, in a lot of trouble. Now throws it in the end zone, tipped, intercepted. The tip ball, English comes up with the interception. Holy comes up with a big interception. So English has the upper hand. They shut him down. Sanborn had a lot of pressure rolling. He had to throw it quickly or take a big sack. He threw it. It got bounced around. The old tip drill. Holy comes down with it. And now English will have it with a chance to win the football game. And they can do it if they run in the end zone, or they can do it if Cabe kicks it through the sticks. They go I formation behind Carroll. 2 wideouts. And now Carroll calls a timeout as there was confusion. The wide receiver on the outside was not up. They didn't have enough guys on the line of scrimmage. It would have been a penalty, and you don't want that. So English with a chance to win it here in overtime. Holy coming up with the big interception in the end zone. And now English can win it by running it in, or if they get close enough, if it gets 4th down and close, they can have Cabe try to kick a field goal. So they can win it 2 ways here. They won't bother with the point after if they run it in for a touchdown. But English with a golden opportunity as they have it 1st and goal from the 10 here in the 1st overtime. It's been a bizarre day with St. Mary's game being called off with a brawl at the end of the game. To English going their 1st overtime. They give it to Josephs. He falls forward for almost 5. They're going to give him to the 6. I just found out English went overtime about 3 years ago, so it's not their first time. They give him to the 7 for 3 yards. The pitch to Josephs, going left, he's got blockers, he's going to go in for the touchdown, and English wins it. And what a game Mario Josephs had. He went over 200 yards, I believe. He had 192, and he just got 2 carries for 10. That puts him at 202. And English knocks it in, and they win it in overtime. A well-deserved win for the Bulldogs. They jumped out to a 14-0 lead in the first half. The first play of the game, Josephs went 80 yards for a touchdown. Cabe split the uprights. It was 7-0. Gloucester mounted a drive, got down. They had it 3rd and long. They needed to get to the 1 yard line. A big play by Chris Carroll, knocking the ball carrier out after a completed pass. At the 3, English took over at the 3. They went 97 yards in 7 plays. Josephs picked up on 2 runs a big first down. Carroll hit Hill with a big pass on another 3rd down play for a first down. And then on 2nd down, Fiore straight down the middle caught the pass from Chris Carroll, 64 yards. It was 14-0. But on the ensuing kickoff, Gloucester on a 3rd and 18 ran the ball. I think English thought they were going to throw the ball. They caught him by surprise. They ran the ball, and Fulford cut it to the right, cut it back to the left, got a couple of big blocks, went 77 yards. The extra point was good. It was 14-7. Gloucester came back. They had a couple of opportunities. The defense for English was tough. They shut them down. They got a big break on a pass interference, and then Fulford ran it in to tie the score, but they called it back. But English ran it out to the Gloucester 44, but gave it up on a fumble recovery. And then it was White breaking a couple of tackles, going 53 yards for a touchdown. Weeks was good again. It was 14-14. And then English had a shot to win it. They drove from their 24. They took it all the way down to the 19-yard line. And on 4th down, they tried a field goal. Sam Cabe was long enough, but it went wide right. And then they shut Gloucester down. Chris Carroll made a big play. They were trying to run the clock out. White went around the right side. A big 40-yard gain. And Chris Carroll was the lone man back, tripped up White and knocked him down. And then Gloucester ran out of time as they ran one more play, a big pass play, picked up 19 to the English 17-yard line, but there was only 2 seconds left, and they didn't have any more timeouts left. They tried to spike the football, but they couldn't get it down in time. The game ran out, and we went into overtime, and then in overtime, the big play in overtime was Holy coming up with the interception. Sanborn looking in the end zone, trying to complete the pass. P.J. Holy, after a couple of tips, came up with the old tip drill, picked it off, shut down Gloucester in the first overtime, and then back came the Bulldogs on first play. Josephs picked up 3. On the second play, it was student body left. He went in, had a lot of blockers out in front, and went in inside the left cone for the touchdown, and English wins it 20-14 in overtime. And Josephs winds up with 202 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns, the big one in overtime, winning it. Carroll to Fiore, the other touchdown, and they beat a very good Winthrop team. And now English with 2 losses, Gloucester with 2 losses, as they're trying to get this Northeastern Conference straightened out, the standings. I know that Beverly and Danvers were tied at 14, but Danvers the only undefeated team. Classical and Swampscott now the only teams with 1 loss. And along the way, somebody has to knock off Danvers if these teams want to get back in it. The defending champion Danvers still on top, but English makes a statement here tonight. The defense played outstanding, shutting down a very good Gloucester football team. And they come back in overtime to win it 20-14 as Josephs goes over 200 yards, picks up his 2nd touchdown, and English picks up one of the biggest wins they've had in a long time as they finally get the monkey off their back and they knock off Gloucester, and they do it in overtime, 20-14, with Josephs getting the winning score, scored it in by about 4 gray and white jerseys. He gets his 2nd touchdown. English gets the win. So we hope you enjoyed it. It was an outstanding football game. For Kevin Story on the camera, I'm John Hoffman saying the final score once again. English wins it in overtime, 20-14 over Gloucester. And now it'll be a week off for English, but it'll be a nice week off as they prepare for the next game in the Northeastern Conference. But it's a nice way to go into the bye week with a big win over Gloucester, 20-14. So we'll see you next time on TV 15.